Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Now, the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe, DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. Colin Sexton is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Olynyk in at center. And for Golden State, the core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney.
And we've seen it for years. And despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Curry outside. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And it's Utah's ball. Now Sexton. And the rejection by Curry. And here's Thompson. Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't go. The Jazz go the other way with it. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And Wiggins throws it down.
The passing ability of Steph Curry, not just a shooter, he's skilled at spotting open guys.
Sexton the pass to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt a screen on Thompson. Knocks it loose. Curry with the steal. And Thompson throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Now, here's Markkanen. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Sexton for 3. Another miss by Utah. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson.
What we do know about Steph Curry, he can score from all 3 levels and do it with efficiency.
Sexton the pass to Markkanen. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Looney. 9 points last game. And Thompson throws it down.
Dominant play by Klay Thompson. Rising up for a beautiful jam.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside, Sexton. 5 on the clock. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Sexton. The offensive rebound. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Curry. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. And the shot is good. Here we have two first-year head coaches, Steve. That being said, how long does it take for teams to learn a new system under these new coaches?
Kevin, is easy. You have a veteran team, less time. If you have a younger team, it could take some time. You just have to be patient if you have younger guys.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Clippers. Thompson from long range. That one, no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Olynyk dishes to Clarkson. Pass to Sexton. The three. It's not going to go for him.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Thompson against Sexton. And a deep three from Curry. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Different look here for the Warriors. Wiseman's checked in for Looney. JaMychal Green comes in for Green. Kuminga's come in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Klay Thompson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Green against Gay.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for Hoops Town.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he's good on the second. A lot of talent indeed, and Rudy Gay is just one of many stars hailing from Brooklyn.
And future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony was born there. And just like Rudy, was in Maryland for high school. Kemba, Bernard King, Lenny Wilkins, other legends from the Brooklyn borough.
Here's Alexander Walker. After James Wiseman's bucket, Gay finds Beasley. Gay a screen on Poole. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Kerr. 4 on the shot clock. And there's the pass to Alexander Walker. On deep, Gay, the Jazz with another miss. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Detroit Pistons.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
Here's Alexander Walker after the Warriors pick up 3. Gay a screen on Kerr. Gay outside, fires for 3. Warriors with the rebound.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Poole kicks to Kuminga. There's the dish to Curry. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Passes it to Beasley. Over Green.
Nice work on defense there by Green. He has the mobility and has the reach to affect shots.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We come back right after this.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors Youth Dance Team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
On the wings, Thompson and Wiggins. Green and Wiseman make up the inside pair. And it's Poole in at the point. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
Taylor Horton Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
Wiseman sets a screen for Poole. He feeds it to Wiseman. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. A three-pointer is right on target. Wiggins has got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. Clarkson passes to Olynyk. Sexton dishes to Clarkson. Back to Sexton. There's the screen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Wiggins. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Here's Sexton. They trail by 11. Here's Horton Tucker. No points in the game yet for him. Clarkson passes to Olynyk. Outside for Sexton. Puts it up from 17. And there's another one for the Jazz.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Thompson, and he banks in the layup. Thompson's got 6.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
And the Warriors with possession here after the basket by Utah. Thompson against Clarkson. Pass to Horton Tucker. Now Olynyk. Jazz passing it around. Clarkson finds Sexton. Olynyk, a screen on Poole. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Olynyk.
Attacking the heart of that defense. I like this from Olynyk, not just hanging out on the perimeter.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Now, here's Poole. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you gotta go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
Here's Alexander Walker. Over Green. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Alexander Walker.
Smooth jump shot. Alexander Walker has a variety of ways to score, and that's one of them.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Alexander Walker. Kicks it out to Beasley, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Well, small forwards that can rebound the ball, such an asset to any team in the NBA. With now a look at the top rebounding wingmen. Lauri Markkanen, number 1.
There are plenty of above-average rebounders at his position, but he is way above average.
Poole, the pass to Curry. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. 8-point game. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And the shot goes in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Curry. He has 5. Kuminga with it. Back to Curry from downtown. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 43 seconds left in the first half. Fires the 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Warriors leading by 6. Curry way outside. Good on the triple. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
What can you say? If he started hitting them from that range, there's nothing you can do.
Here's Markkanen in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8. Now the basket pool. Misses in close.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
The Jazz, 22.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and I think they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And for that matchup with the Timberwolves, I expect it to be close, Ernie. They're slight underdogs, but in this league, on any night, either of these teams could win that matchup.
Either team could win. I am in awe of you and your analysis. Either team could win. Check, please. And now let's focus on our game. A strong first half for the Golden State Warriors.
This offense has been off the charts good. I mean, we're seeing player movement, ball movement, guys are getting in the right spots and spacing on the floor.
Just an incredible first half display. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
So on the floor for Utah, Clarkson is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Jarred Vanderbilt. And it's Olynyk in at the 5, down low. To the middle. There's the steal. Tries the spin move. And Thompson kicks to Kerr. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And that sends Jarred Vanderbilt to the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Markkanen passes to Olynyk. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Pass to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And getting better at distributing in the pick and roll. Sexton wants to evolve more as a passer.
Curry passes to Thompson. They set the pick. Shoots over Clarkson. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Curry, good.
Sometimes that shot feels like the equivalent of a layup, but it's 3 points for Curry instead of 2.
Clarkson dishes to Sexton. Here's Olynyk. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Olynyk's got 6 points.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Unloads from 9. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Sexton.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Higgins outside. And it's off from three-point range. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Pass to Thompson from the arc. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside, Clarkson. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Thompson. It's always striking great to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Olynyk can't hit. Warriors leading by 5. Wiggins kicks to Curry. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
An explosion of points tonight for Steph. He's been having fun and smiling. Not the case for the defense.
Utah calls timeout. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Klay Thompson. Here's Horton Tucker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Alexander Walker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging about 4 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And clearly, he's having a tough stretch here. But it's all about how you respond to the adversity. That'll be key.
Listening to your coaches. Putting in the work. Those are keys. That's really all you can control.
Good on both.
This is the area of the game we've seen lots of improvement by Alexander Walker.
Cool the pass to Wiseman. Now here's DiVincenzo. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Alexander Walker passes to Beasley. Here's the screen. Right wing. Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Poole. Another miss by Utah.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
1:05 left in the third quarter. DiVincenzo with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Jazz trail by 8. And the pass to Alexander Walker. He dishes it to Beasley. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Beasley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Poole the pass to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick and roll action and cashing in.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Beasley the pass to Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Gay. No good on the three. And here is Moody. Takes a three.
Tough on defense. Alexander Walker, not easy to get around.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiseman's out there with Wiggins, so that's the group out there for Golden State. Wiseman sets a screen for Green. Over Vanderbilt. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Olynyk.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Warriors leading by 7. On the wing, Wiggins. Thompson from long range. Utah with the rebound. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Olynyk, a screen on Curry. Sexton the pass to Olynyk. Over Wiseman. And Olynyk gets it to go on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got his 5th assist in this one. Curry against Sexton. From deep. They get it back. Thompson with the bucket.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Clarkson with the ball. Now Green defending. Basket counts.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Clarkson. Curry's shot is off.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game.
The accuracy of Thompson's shooting lets him score from anywhere. The mid-range is an easy option.
Clarkson finds Vanderbilt. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Vanderbilt's got 9 points here in the second half. It's Curry outside, and no good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Now Clarkson. Inside, here's Vanderbilt, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Curry fires from way outside. Green goes up and lays it nice and easy.
We love to see Draymond amped up in his game and deliver in these situations. That's why this guy is a champion.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Sexton the pass to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Timeout called the Warriors. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Out to Clarkson. Outside, Markkanen to tie it up. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Thompson outside, passes it to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Rise and fire. This is Steph's mindset. Looks to score immediately after he gets the pass.
Thompson against Clarkson. Lets it fly. The Warriors pull it in.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Curry's shot is good.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Clarkson kicks to Sexton. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Sexton. Andrew Wiggins grabs the ball.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Looney with it. He's against Olynyk. Looney finds Green.
Great decision from Draymond to go up into the D there with his big body. Such an intelligent player.
Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Draymond Green. At the line for...
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. Different look here for the Warriors. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Looney. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. Moody's checked in for Thompson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Stephen Curry. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Missed opportunity, wide open for mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
DiVincenzo passes to Kuminga. And there it is for him.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Beasley with it. Now Green defending. And they get it. Great D that time from Green. DiVincenzo with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Stefan, this crowd tonight was energized by the show that you put on. What is that connection like?
Have a night like tonight where everything's clicking. Just want to embrace it. And more of a gesture of appreciation because this is a great place to play.
Yeah, it sure is, man. And you guys fed off of it. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Klay Thompson.